YouTube, Kirkus Bauer here. I'm coming to you with an in-person deck profile today because I got a friend to hold the camera, so gonna help it. Shout out to Retro Kirby.
Yo.
All right. So I'm gonna do my Slushy deck today. I've had a lot of fun playing this deck recently. It's more of a fun deck. I can't really get it to be competitive. There's a lot to it. It can make some stupid plays, and it can also make a lot of really fun. I had a really lot of fun trying to work with this deck, so let's get started. I do 3 of the Swap Frog because he's your entire engine. And to go on top of that, we're going to go with the 3 Dupe Frog to search out your Swap Frog. And even if your Swap Frog's in the grave, you can get it back. I only played 2 Ronin because that's all the deck calls for, and room is a factor right now for this deck. And then I also have a Treeborn Frog. This is the, I only play it at 1 because there's only a couple things I sack for. Sometimes I might hard sack for a few things. But it very rarely happens. Mainly Lancer. 3 Slushy because he's the main engine. When you have 3 in your remove from play pile or your graveyard, you banish 1 to special summon 1 level 5 or higher Sea Serpent. So it's some fun, It's got a lot of versatility with it, There's a lot of targets you can do, but there's only one real big target that I go for a lot, and that is Poseidra. Why did I choose Poseidra? Well, he's a level 7, and he's really good, especially when you use a discard outlet like Tidal. You can do a lot of really fun plays, like you can special summon a Poseidra, special summon a Tidal, attack for 40, that's like 54, and then overlay for a rank 7, and it makes a lot of really stupid things, like you can make a Big Eye, or a Draco Sack, or a card I actually do play in here, which is, I'm going to get to there. I played 2 Sea Lancer because I can't find room for a 3rd one, even though he recycles your Slushies. And especially when somebody bottomlesses my Poseidra, I really want to use him to get the Poseidra back into the graveyard. And for another discard outlet to thin out my deck and get the Poseidra into the graveyard, I play Screech. When he dies by battle, you search your deck for 2 water monsters and discard them, so it's really good. And on top of that, because there's a lot of stuff I need to get rid of, I played 2 Caius because he gets rid of anything on the field that's really killing me at the time. Like, I've gotten rid of Necro Valleys and won a game because of it. I play 1 Light and Darkness Dragon because whenever he comes out, it's pretty much game. I play 1 Dark Dust because he helps a lot, and 1 Gores because those are kind of boss monsters at a deck, Try to, if the Gore stops the OTKs, the Dark Dust is a feel wipe, And then on top of that, I played 3 Battle Fader to really stop OTKs. I also thought about maybe Swiss Scarecrows and maybe, like, Trags or something. I do need to get, like, Maxis but that card's, like, ridiculously expensive right now. Well, sort of. Now let's move on to the spells and traps. That's monsters. There's only spells. I play no trap. 3 Salvage because, Screech plus Swap Frog plus Salvage equals Swap Frog in your hand. And this Salvage card has a lot of targets in the deck. 2 Econ because of the free +1 with Treeborn Frog. It's really unique to the deck. Also, I played 2 Moray of Greed. This card's really good because the more if you open up Poseidra and Swap Frog, and you're sitting on some other monsters, you can shuffle them back and +1. I like it. I needed a draw engine in this deck, so I put that. Only 1 MST. I kind of want to bump it to 2, but I'm at 1 right now. 1 Book of Moon. Y'all know how much I love Book of Moon. Stay tuned for Card of the Week number 2 coming up. 1 Foolish Burial, because it helps me get Poseidra into the grave, a lot of things. And 1 Gold Sark, because it helps me fetch the Tidal. So that's it for the deck. Let's go on to the extra deck. I don't have a side for it right now, but let me organize this real quick. But yeah, okay, so 2 Darkness because cards like BLS are a bitch. There's a lot of cards out there that I just can't get over, and this helps. 3 Gotchi because you can make him constantly in this deck. Key player of the deck, Abyss Gaios. This guy is incredible in this deck because Poseidon plus title equals Abyss Gaios, and I make him more than anything in this deck. I make him as much as possible because of his effect, the detach to make it so your opponent can't get can't get their effects. They can't attack with anything level 5 or higher. And there's a lot of decks that screws over, and it's kind of funny. 1 Master of Blades because I don't have a big Eye of Draco stack, and 1 Shining Elf. These are just extras. The Shining Elf, I just play it in there because it's the rank 2. I want to get Slacker Magician's for it though. So that's the deck profile for my slushies. Hopefully this helped you out. If you have any suggestions for me, anything you'd like to see, or anything that I can any improvements I can make on the deck, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. And as always, Crooked Spiral signing out. Bye.